You're watching East Tennessee Weather, powered by Rusty Wallace Automotive Group.
And good morning, 7:01 right now, getting us started on our Tuesday morning. Another chilly start to the day, not nearly as cold as yesterday, and likely not to have any frost out there this morning, even though we had some thin frost yesterday. Beautiful view from our Maryville camera looking off to the southeastern sky, and not a cloud in the sky here as we get the day started. And that's really going to be the story here throughout the day today. Plenty of sunshine, even warmer weather is on the way. A big old ridge of high pressure is dominating the weather pattern. That's going to be shifting its way off to the south and southeast. And as that does so, that's going to continue to bring us the warmer weather. We'll get that southerly flow out ahead of our next cold front. That next cold front's going to spill in some snow showers across Colorado, some possible strong to severe thunderstorms across the southern parts of the U.S. But here in East Tennessee, it arrives on Friday. And that's going to bring us increasing chances for showers and thunderstorms. But hold your horses, my friends, because, well, some of the latest model guidance has some chillier weather as we head into next week. So another beautiful day today, much warmer temperatures through Thursday. We're going to be trending nearly 20 degrees above average by Thursday. Friday, our storm system arrives. Saturday, Sunday, maybe a few scattered light rain showers. Most of that should be to our south as of right now. And then next week, we're going to be highlighting the fact that we are looking at the possibility of colder weather. We'll talk temperatures coming up here in just a moment. Live look at let's go back, a live look in Hardin Valley here at this hour. And again, it's a nice dark start to the day, right? 7:02, sun doesn't come up for a little bit. Skies will start to lighten up. By the end of this weather forecast, we'll go back out to some of those cameras and see how that sunrise is shaping up. But the current temperature now in Hardin Valley is coming in at 33 degrees. All right, so good morning, 7:02. How's everyone doing this morning? Doing okay as we get this day started? How was yesterday? Yesterday was just an absolutely gorgeous day. So it was tough to be inside yesterday, right? Well, if it was tough to be inside yesterday, it's going to be tough to be inside over the next couple of days because this weather is just going to be trending absolutely gorgeous here for the next several days. All right, let's get you outside on the roads here this morning. We'll check in on those TDOT cameras here at this hour. That's a live look at 40 and Pellissippi Parkway. Traffic is running smoothly this morning. No accidents to get the day started. That's great news to pass along. And, well, while it is a little bit on the chillier side, it's actually trending just a little bit warmer than what we had yesterday. Temperatures right now anywhere from about, 1 to 2, 3 degrees warmer than yesterday. So when you look at the numbers, well, it's not really anything to write home about. We're still in the 20s and 30s. So still have the possibility of some light frost in some locations. Let me know if you have frost in your location here this morning. Looks like the Southern Valley less likely to see any sort of frost here to get the day started. All right, so good morning, Katrina and Lee and Julie. Got good, let's see, Kimberly's on here as well as Kay and Buck. Buck, you're joining us this morning. What up with that, bro? Where have you been, my friend? We'll talk to you in a moment. All right, so temperatures in the 30s this morning. We're on our way into the 50s as we get into the lunch hour. And our goal today, better than yesterday. We're going to be in the mid to upper 60s, maybe even some 70s. Across the Southern Valley. So it is definitely going to be on the warmer side here today. And if you love today, you loved yesterday, and you like this warmer weather, well, it's going to be great for the next several days. And a nice evening. Anybody want to grill outside tonight? Yeah. Told my wife yesterday, I said, I went and I totally forgot to get it, but I needed to get some propane for my Blackstone. I want to be able to start grilling outside again. And I totally forgot to get it. But anyways, maybe I'll do that later on today. Actually, I take that back. The Witchers are and the neighbors are all going for a hike today. We're going to go grab some lunch in South Knoxville, do some hiking out there. Maybe we'll grab a cold beverage. We'll see where the day goes. All right, overnight tonight, we're going to see those temperatures drop down into the 30s and 40s. And then look at this warming trend. So Wednesday, we're at 71. We're going to be pushing close to 80 on Thursday. It's going to be warm. It's going to be breezy. We'll see increasing high-level clouds as our next cold front approaches. And that cold front's going to spill in those showers and thunderstorms as we get into our finally Friday. So our rain chances do ramp up on Friday. Everybody's going to get wet, it looks like, on Friday. And then the rain chances kind of dwindle a little bit, but aren't out of the question Saturday, Sunday. And then as we get into Monday, it looks like it moves its way on out. So let's take you day by day for just a moment. Pick up our timeline. This is from the Weather Prediction Center under NOAA. So this goes from Thursday morning to Friday morning. You can see how the rain showers are going to be to our west. So we're likely to start Friday on the dry side, but Friday through the day into Saturday morning, we're looking at about an inch of rain here around East Tennessee. Friday into Saturday, Saturday into Sunday. Let's get my days right here. It doesn't look like we'll have a whole lot. Most of it's going to be to our south. But again, south of Interstate 40 has a better chance of seeing some rain showers on Saturday. And then as we get into our Sunday, this is all going to start to shift its way to our east and southeast. So by Monday, well, we're going to be drier. But by Monday, we're going to be a little bit on the chillier side. So rainfall forecast all the way through the weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, likely about an inch of rain here locally, maybe an inch to 2 inches across parts of middle and west Tennessee, and further to our south and west, maybe even 2 to 3 inches of rainfall over a couple-day stretch. So your temperature trend, it is warming nicely. Does that not look nice? Who doesn't love those 60s and 70s? Perfect weather. As long as we don't have the humidity, absolutely perfect weather. And we don't have the humidity, because, well, we're not quite into summertime yet. But look at next Tuesday, my friends. Listen, don't blame me, okay? Don't blame me. I'm just a weatherman. All right, low temperatures are going to come up into the 50s Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then next Tuesday, maybe not a very warm day around East Tennessee. Here's what it looks like by the Climate Prediction Center, okay? So March 18th through March 22nd, the models are advertising a big old pocket of cold air that's going to be racing its way out of Canada, and that's likely to drop our temperatures to below average through the 22nd, and maybe lingering through the 26th, the possibility of below average temperatures. Oh, and did I mention... Oh, no. Say it ain't snow. Well, maybe a chance for some mountain snow showers as we get another disturbance to swing its way through. If we have the colder air in place, we may squeeze out some light snow showers across the mountains of East Tennessee. Whew. All right. You know what that's going to do, though? The colder air is going to be great for one thing. And that's the darn pollen. Anybody dying of allergies? Yep, still me. So pollen levels are going to be increasing today, a little bit more tomorrow, even more so on Thursday. Friday and Saturday, well, maybe a little bit elevated, not nearly as elevated on Friday thanks to the rain. Saturday it may come back up. But as the rain does help to mitigate some of that, it's really the colder air that's going to help to really settle some of that pollen. Remember, cold air is dense, it's heavy, so it settles down to the ground. And that's going to help to pull the pollen out of the sky a little bit. So I think next week, the pollen levels really tank from what we will experience throughout this week. Are you mad at me? Did I do something wrong? Are you mad at me? Let's go to the chat. Good morning. If you have to hit the road, travel safely. Have a great day. And thanks for tuning in here this morning. But let's say good morning to everyone. Everybody excited about this beautiful week that we have in store this week? Buck, you going to get out and ride your motorcycle if you haven't already done so? I want to know where you've been over the last couple of days. What did you do, Buck? He messaged me yesterday and said, it's not been working. Where have you been? I said, we've been here. But I'm glad you're back with us this morning. And you know, Buck, you missed the meet and greet. Did you go to your concert? There was a gentleman that we were all speculating if it was you. And I said, I kind of know what you look like because I've seen pictures on social that you've sent me and whatnot. And so there were some questions for a second if you had shown up to Orange Hat Brewery, but you did not, because if you did, you definitely didn't come say hi. Good morning, Tammy. Tammy's joining us from Washburn this morning. Had a great sunrise that she posted on social media yesterday. Didn't have a whole lot of frost up there, and it was dark, but when the sun came up, she posted an amazing photo. By the way, remember, I'm launching my new website on Thursday. The merch shop is up and running on the new website. So the new website's not up yet. It launches Thursday, but the merch shop is up and running. You can order from the website from here on out starting Thursday. The other cool thing that I'm going to be, and I'll highlight all this on Thursday it'll probably be Friday, because we're going to launch Thursday. It'll be live Thursday, so I'll highlight it on Friday. We'll walk you through what the new website looks like, what you can get. But we'll be highlighting your photos. So all the photos that you see on social media that I post, that you send me through the East Tennessee Weather app, those are all going to live on the new website as well. So there's some really cool stuff coming your way with the East Tennessee Weather website. All right. Kimberly says, bring on some sunshine. She's ready. If you didn't love yesterday, I mean, how could you not? It made it so hard. Plus, the sun sets later. Oh, I had to take a moment of time to mop the house. I did. It was gross. We have kids running in and out of our house constantly, every once in a while. But that's why today, I think my wife was going crazy yesterday. She was like, get me out of this house. I need to get out. So she went for a walk. But today we're going to go for a nice little hike. So it should be a good day for that. Good morning, Tom. Tom's joining us from Carnes this morning. We've got Karen Monday on a Tuesday. Sorry, Karen. Sorry. You've probably heard that a million times. I know. I'm sorry. I just couldn't help myself. Anyways, good morning. Welcome to the program. Got Cheryl Williamson joining us this morning. Good morning, Cheryl. Tina loves the Blackstone. Love the Blackstone. I love the Blackstone, especially when you have a bunch of people over. You can just cook everything all at once. Yeah, it is like one of my favorites. Sandra says, good morning, Mike, and everyone from Jefferson City countryside. No more cold weather, she says. The warm weather has spoiled me. It always does this time of the year, doesn't it? Ready for spring and summer? Everyone have a great day, she says. Well, Sandra, you have a great day as well. Eva's joining us from Newport. Yep, Buck, that's where I was yesterday. Made it to good old Costco yesterday to get a couple of things, and that's where I meant to take my propane tank. I just wish you could pay outside. They always hand you a ticket, and it's the trust system, which I'm totally down for the trust system, but they trust you to go back inside and pay. I just wish you could just swipe your credit card right there and just pay outside. Costco, if you're listening, maybe a good idea. Oh, Ann Jackson, temps for what? Oh, you see. There we are. Yeah, temps this week, next week, month from now. Hey, by the way, Ann, thanks for joining us this morning. I don't think I've seen you on the chat here this ever, so glad you could join the chat and join the conversation. We are building this community, this chat. We do the forecast. We chat for a little bit. We talk about, guys, what do we talk about? We talk about everything, don't we? Anything and everything. If you have any questions, fire away. If you have any comments, fire away. If you want to start a chat, fire away. I'll get that chat going. But yeah. Tina says it's too far out for the 43. Don't disagree, but we'll see what it does. We'll see what it does. No, 31 for lows maybe, but 40s maybe for highs. I don't know. Good morning, Julie. We're all riding to work with Julie. She's listening in the car. That's awesome, Julie. I love that. I absolutely love it. Now, don't be typing. No, you just did. Hopefully, you were at a stoplight. No texting and driving now, folks, right? Oh, man. Chris is in his Facebook outfit this morning. What does that mean, bud? What does that mean? You know, who was it? Yesterday, somebody, one of our folks that joins us all the time. Blanking on the name. I'll see if it pops up. Worked late last night, so he's probably not joining us this morning. Good morning, Foster's Collision Repair in Lenoir City. How are you this morning? We sure hope you're having a good day. Are you busy? Now, have we talked about the camera in Lenoir City? Foster's Collision Repair? If not, hit me up, Mike@EastTNWeather.com, okay? Hit me up, Mike@EastTNWeather.com. Let's talk about maybe a camera. If you've got a great view from your location, I'll help you out. It's 100% free. Doesn't cost you $1. And then you can have an East Tennessee weather camera on top of your building. But I can't remember if we've talked or not. So hit me up, Foster's Collision, if you have, if we've talked or whatnot. Okay, good. Buck's living on allergy pills along with everybody else. Top 5 forest pollen cities in America. I know there's been some days. It's because we live in a bowl. A lot of times we have a lot of trees. But because where we live in the southeastern U.S. and because we live in a bowl, we just get a lot of pollen here. Just is what it is, Buck. I don't think I have the most perfect answer. How are those license plates coming along? Haven't had a chance, Kimberly, but we're working on it. And I will add more merch to the East Tennessee Weather site. The cool thing is once you see it, you're going to like it because you'll be able to add whatever you want, whatever color you want, you'll be able to, whatever quantity, and at the bottom of the screen, it will show you how much you're going to owe. Not too bad. And then it'll ship me an email, then I'll send you an invoice. That's the best we can do it right now. But we'll talk more about that on Friday. How about that? Good morning, Layla. So I was talking to Layla and Dave, her husband Dave. Layla and Dave were out at the meet and greet last night. Remember yesterday we had the conversation about, do you want me to broadcast on Saturdays and Sundays? A lot of you said, hey, listen, Witcher, take Sunday off. Like, go be with your family. And I said, well, I still have to do the broadcast. I still have to update things. But you're right. And Layla made a good point. And so did Dave. They basically said there was so many years of Dave's life that he missed his family, he missed his kids because he traveled, he worked a lot. He worked 60, 70 hours a week. And you can never get those days back. You never get those years back, right? And I think they made a great point. So we may take the weekend off and test it out. But if severe weather is, if inclement weather is moving in, for sure we will be broadcasting, absolutely 100%. But maybe we'll take the weekends off. What do you think about that? You all okay with that? If I take Saturday and Sunday off for the live broadcast, of course, you can still get all your weather information with the East Tennessee Weather app, right? You get your daily forecast. Got the 24-hour weather channel. So we'll see. We're doing some tests. We're refining and modifying based on what you say. This is your platform. But I think Layla and Dave made a great point yesterday. And by the way, it was great to see them at the meet and greet on Friday night. My wife used to massage them. So my wife used to be a massage therapist before she became a nurse. And so that's how I've known Layla and Dave for what? Well, we've been married for 16 years this year, so 17 years I've known them. Yeah. And Dave is the one I was talking about a while ago, if you remember, that has hiked the Appalachian Trail twice as a trail chaplain. Well, first time just a hike, and then the second time as a trail chaplain. But yeah, great stuff there. How was my night last night, Gaming Gamer? My night was good. Not a bad night. Made some dinner, enjoyed the outdoors a little bit, chatted with my neighbor, made a plan for today to go do some hiking. So yeah, so we're going to be doing that. Getting a good old haircut at 11. And then we're going to go hiking at like 1:30. Should be perfect for that. Great day for a ride to Norris Dam. We thought about going up to Norris Dam, actually, Buck. But we've been up there a few times. So we want to check out some other parts of East Tennessee, right? One thing I want to do is I'm dying to go to the Cumberland Gap. I have not been to the Cumberland Gap yet. I really want to go to the Cumberland Gap. By the way, it's 7:17. Checking that time so you don't run late here this morning. Should we bring the sunrise back here? Should we see what we can get for a nice sunrise? Let's go back to that here for just a second. As we highlight, there it is. There it is. We'll take the music off. Or maybe we should have some music on. Well, then you can't see me, but that's the only way you can see the sunrise. For now, but we're working on it, right? We are working on things every single day. Tootie's joining us again this morning, along with Claudia. Good morning, Claudia. I don't think I've seen you on the chat here before, so glad you could join us. Donna Kimbrell is joining us from Greenback in the Glendale area, so that's nice. Chris is not on YouTube this morning. I thought you were on YouTube earlier. No, that was Gaming Gamer. No, Chris is on Facebook this morning. So he can chime in and everybody can see the chat. So if you're on YouTube, only people on YouTube can see your chat. If you're on my Mike Witcher TV Facebook page, only those people can see what you chime in with. I can see everything on the chat, though. So there you go. It is what it is. What else do we have on here this morning? Any newbies? Cindy Camp is joining us from Loudon. Big shout out to Cindy. Welcome to the chat this morning. Good morning. We do this every day, Monday through Friday at 7 o'clock in the morning. We're debating Saturdays and Sundays. There's a debate going on here. Are you ever going to add the sun patio and do the morning mug with Mike? What do you mean by that, Mel? Are you ever going to add the sun patio and do the morning mug with Mike? You're going to have to elaborate. I'm trying to read between the lines here, Mel. Let me change into my YouTube outfit. Go, Chris, go. Misery Love Company during pollen season, says Buck. Yeah, that's probably the truth. All right, Chris is back in on YouTube this morning. Chris, glad you could join us on YouTube and Facebook. Buck says take Sunday off. That's what most people said yesterday. Most people said at least take Sunday off. But I'm working every day anyways. I still have to update everything. So that's kind of why I just started. Let's just roll with it. But we'll see. We'll see. I do have an advertiser on Saturday, so I'll have to chat with her first to see what she says and see if she would like to switch to a different day. Oh, man. Yeah, that dry cough. I hear you, Tootie. That's the truth. Eva says, God and family first. You're not wrong, my friend. You are not wrong. Barbara says, amen. Please be with your family. You do need to be on here, though, if we have bad weather. Yes, you do. And yes, I will. And not just on Facebook, but on all the East Tennessee weather platforms. You know, once Apple TV comes to the market, when I go live for severe weather, I'll be on 9 platforms. 9 platforms simultaneously. That's pretty rad, wouldn't you say? Michelle says, take the weekend off and spend time with your family. All right. Well, maybe we're going to take, let me talk to my advertiser and see if she's willing to switch to a different day, which I would imagine she would. She's amazing. That would be Volunteer Home Mortgage and Jerry, by the way. Tom says, a little bit light frost in Carnes off of Emory Road. The picture was sent. And Tom also says, take the weekend off. You can get back to family time. 17 years. Isn't that crazy, Layla? We've known you for 17 years. How you've not aged at all, and nor have I. Never mind, I have. That's what waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning for 20 years does to you. It just kind of ages you a little bit, doesn't it? Oh, man. Buck says, you deserve 2 days off, brother. Saturday and Sunday are your family time. Worked retail for 30-plus years and never had weekends off. Enjoy your fantastic family. Thank you, Buck. I really do appreciate it. You are a godly man, and I do appreciate you very much. Good morning, Lee. Let's see. What else we got going on here? Layla also says, Cumberland Gap is one place Dave has never hiked. I've never hiked it either, and I've heard it's just absolutely gorgeous up there, up on top of those hills and the bluffs. Hey, we got Stacy on here. Stacy, I don't think I've seen you on the chat before, so good morning and welcome. Welcome to East Tennessee Weather. In the chat, we do the forecast. We have a good conversation. So again, if some of you are new to the platform, new to the chat, I've already done the forecast. I will go back to the forecast. Chime in. We talk about everything. Most everything. And we've become friends. And that's where a lot of us have learned about the meet and greet. If you saw it on social media and you never joined, we're going to be doing more meet and greets down the road. Had such a fun time. Just to learn about you, to meet you, to put faces with names because I can't see faces on here. Oh, man. So Robert's driving to Memphis today for work. I do drive safe. It's going to be gorgeous. Nice drive for sure. Barbara says he's not on TV. Are you responding to somebody, Barbara? Did I miss something? I am not on the regular TV anymore. I'm on the digital TV. Buck says, Townsend's a fun place to ride. Foothills Parkway is gorgeous. Yeah, that's gorgeous. And surely you've done the Tail of the Dragon many a times, haven't you? I was trying to get a camera with Harley Davidson up there at the Tail of the Dragon. We were going to get one up there. Still have the possibility to get one up there, but doesn't necessarily have a great view. Lee says, I see the lights are not working. No, Lee. And so here's the story. So we talked about, I've got three studio lights out. I actually have 4 out right now. So I'm not able to broadcast on the green screen. Well, I don't have a green screen, but the weather wall right now because it's too dark. So I've been in search because I just need a new plug to run my cameras again or run my lights again. Believe it or not, guess who did not have the 18-volt 3 amp? Yeah, Shields. They're like, we don't carry anything like that. You have to order that online. I was like, whoa. I thought Shields had everything electronics. But I have ordered it. It comes in on Friday. Thank you, Amazon. This is not sponsored by Amazon, but thank you, Amazon. Be a lot better if you were back to your 2-day shipping. Right? Because then I would have already had them by now. Or I would have gotten them today. But not the case. I get them on Friday, so hopefully they work. They are the ones that you sent me, Lee. So thank you very much for the help. I do appreciate it. They are the right amps, volts, positives versus negatives. Everything is right. So it all matches. So I should work. We'll see. Lee says, I put the app on my 2 Fire TVs. Lee, you are amazing. Thank you. And if you are new to the chat here this morning, as I've seen several new folks, I am on Roku TV. So just go to your Roku TV. Just go to the search East TN Weather. I'm on Amazon Fire. I'm on YouTube. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help build this product up, right? Let people know that you like that. Even if you watch on social media all the time, you can just go over there. Just go, boop, subscribe. Hey, my good friend Mike Kruger. Mike Kruger's joining us this morning all the way from California. Mike, what's up, buddy? He does exactly what I'm doing in Northern California. It's called Weather NorCal. Go check him out. If you're ever in California, Central Northern California, download his app. Check him out. He's doing exactly what I'm doing. He is one of the 5 in the country that are currently doing exactly this broadcast. Okay, with the channel, the 24-hour channel. That's why we broadcast here. I want you to see the current conditions in 7-day. Remember, I'm broadcasting into the 24-hour weather channel, which is available on the app, the website. But when we do severe weather, we'll get rid of this little L bar right here. This little thing right here, we'll get rid of that and we'll go full screen. Because if you have to watch on your cell phone, you can't take up that real estate with current conditions in 7 days forecast. It doesn't work that way, right? You need as much real estate in broadcasting as you possibly can take. But I like to show you this view because when we go back to the 24-hour weather channel, this little area that I'm in just goes back to current conditions, day parts, 7-day forecast, future casts, radar, satellite, all those things. And if you own a business, it's a great platform to put up on one of your TVs in the business. And if you do so, let me know, and I will come out and highlight your business. How about that? We'll put you on social media, and we'll come out and highlight, say hi to you, say thank you. I scratch your back, you scratch mine, or vice versa, right? Anyways, glad to see Mike Kruger is on here, and he says also take the weekends off. But you don't take the weekends off, Mike, because you hired somebody for weekends. And if you didn't hire somebody for weekends, who's going to do the weekends? Just busting you, buddy. Hey, let's chat later on, by the way. All right, so because we chat back and forth constantly, trying to help each other out on what he's doing, what I'm doing, because we're all separate entities doing the same thing, but we're building a broader product across the country in due time, my friends, in due time. Who else? Any other newbies on here this morning? If you're new, raise your hand. If you're new, raise your hand. Say hi. Katrina says the PBS has aired it. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up with what you're saying here, Barbara. Sorry. The PBS special aired? They never told me. It did air? Oh, I'm going to have to call my friends over at PBS. You're supposed to tell me so I could tell people and push it. And man, well, we'll find it. I did an interview with PBS. They invited me in to talk about my career, what I'm doing, and this new platform of East Tennessee Weather, all digital. And so the folks over at PBS invited me over there, and we did a one-on-one interview. So great. So if that did air, I will find out. But thank you, Katrina, for letting me know that. Let's see. Linda's heading to, are you heading to Waffle House right now? She goes, what am I thinking when I don't have to get up this early? You're meeting a friend at Waffle House at 7 o'clock. Well, it's 7:29. So hopefully you're just, maybe you got your cell phone at Waffle House. You're like, hey, we can just watch this at Waffle House on the phone, on the East Tennessee Weather app. Right, Linda? Right? And that's the great thing, by the way. If I ever broadcast live, you don't have to be on social media. You can open up the East Tennessee Weather app. And I will send push alerts for severe weather, which will open up the app right there on your phone. So you can watch right there from the app itself. Tina says, wow, 5 of you doing this? Yeah, absolutely. She says, that's fantastic. Starting a new trend. We are. Maybe not a trend, but a new way. Since linear TV is changing, right? Is changing. The appointment TV that we call that is changing. And we're all going digital, right? We all want everything when we want it. That's why this is East Tennessee Weather when you want it. You can come to my platform anytime with updated information. Of course, I go live, and so that is appointment TV. But Heidi, you know Mike? Heidi knows Mike? That's awesome. Mike, Heidi, Mike Kruger. Heidi Cameron. That's great that you know him. How do you know him, Heidi? Good morning, Laura. And the car says ice possible. Yeah, that's when it's just cold enough. No ice. No ice on the roadways. Ooh, Sammy's is good. Sammy's is good. East Tennessee excavation. East Tennessee of excavation. What are you saying, Linda? What are you saying here? I'm not quite sure what you're saying about East Tennessee excavation. If you're looking for some advertising, I've got some available for you all. Just hit me up, Mike at easttnweather.com. Okay, good. Pauline, you've not been on here for a while. What did you miss, Tina? What did you miss? Gail says, good morning. I miss you on the news. But what about this, Gail? This is good. I'm still here. I don't have the banter with the girls, you know. I do miss that. I do miss the banter with the girls, but I don't have that. Oh, okay. So Sandra said, no, it has not aired that I know of, although Katrina says maybe it aired. She said she reached out and never got responded to. I'll find out. I'll find out when that PBS special airs. Because I want to let everybody know. I want to share that with everybody. Yeah, for sure. Chris says, it's the Witcher way of doing it. That's right, my friends. Oh, PBS, if it was on. I gotcha. So Heidi, Mike Kruger, I don't know if you're still on here, but Mike, Heidi lived in Reading for 10 years, and her work is there. Oh, that's so cool. So you know Mike Kruger. And if your work is there, what do you do for work? Because, you know, Mike's also looking for advertisements and sponsorships to help his product in Northern California. Just saying. Right, Mike? So hit him up. Check him out. Mike Kruger. You know how to find him. Gail says, I'm glad you're on here. Oh, thank you, Gail. I really appreciate that. It's a lot more community-based. It's not just a broadcast. It's a community. I'm here to give you the information that I gave you on TV, right? But we're building a community out of this as well. So join us every single day if you can, Gail. 7 o'clock in the morning, Monday through Friday. Likely to take weekends off now per you. All. Oh, that's a good idea. Make sure you get some ice cream after your hike at the Roundup. Ooh, we are going to be in South Knoxville, so that's pretty good. Yeah, see, Laura says, absolutely, Laura. I get to banter with you all instead. On TV, I never had to banter. I never had the time to banter with you. Hey, Jaylene, good morning. We've got a couple of, we've got some new people coming to the platform every single day. Jaylene, I don't think I've seen you on here before. If I have, I apologize, but welcome to the East Tennessee Weather Broadcast. We'll talk more about your forecast here in just a moment. Actually, it's 7:33. We've been chatting for a while, so let's go back to the forecast here. So for some of you that may want to get just the latest information, if you have to hit the road, I don't want to leave you out, but we do the forecast right at 7 o'clock. Then we just sit and chat for a while. That's what we do. But we will highlight a little bit more of the forecast. I'll just go through some weather maps. I'll still be looking at the chat, and then we'll go back to traffic here in just a moment. So I'll just you can read the screen right there. Just listen to the chat. I'm going to be going through. I'm just going to zip through some maps here in just a moment. Mike, you're the best. Nice. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate you. All right, there are your weather headlines. Colder weather, by the way, is going to be returning as we get into next week. Hey, that's Hardin Valley. A live camera there from Hardin Valley, one of the East Tennessee weather cameras, one of the many East Tennessee weather cameras that will be soon, hopefully soon, fingers crossed, still working on it, coming live to you via the East Tennessee weather app, easttnweather.com, 24-hour weather channel. It's broadcast everywhere. We are so close, my friends, so close. I say that every day. I know. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll just quit talking about it. But anyways, that's a live camera there in Hardin Valley. See you tomorrow, Portia. If I don't oversleep again. Portia, are you oversleeping? You're missing the broadcast. Hey, by the way, temperatures are a couple of degrees warmer this morning. Still chilly. And a couple of reports already this morning that we do have some light frost like what we had yesterday. So we still remember April 14th. April 14th is our average last frost. And I think next week could get a little bit on the frosty side. Beth Battles is joining us this morning. Weather in Oneida today and the rest of the week. We're getting to it right now. Stand by, Beth. Stand by. Temperatures today will top out in the 60s. I think we'll make it into the mid to upper 60s. So here we go. Scott County, Huntsville, Oneida, you'll probably make it into the mid 60s. Gorgeous sunny skies. Maybe a couple of high thin clouds later on today. I think we'll have some upper level moisture swing on through. So I think by the end of the day, sunset time frame, I think we'll have some pretty good a nice sunset thanks to some higher level clouds. They're not going to be with us all night long. I think the high clouds kind of just a little batch moves on through, and then we'll clear out again throughout the day tomorrow. Chris welcomes the newbies. Yeah, I welcome the newbies. Chris welcomes the newbies. So Chris, this is pretty cool, huh? And Chris and a lot of the usuals came and met at the meet and greet last Friday. Just so great to put a face to a name and have good conversation, talk about it. So Chris, always good to see you, my friend. Gail says her car looks like it's got snow on it. Oh no, here's the pollen. Yeah, I don't have that on my car yet, but you can really see it. Is it the Bradford pears that are blooming right now? I think it's the Bradford pears. They're beautiful, but they smell. Yeah, they're gorgeous though. Those white flowers, really noticed it yesterday driving around town. The white flowers are just blossoming like crazy. The trees are just really starting to fill out. I love this time of year. Not the allergies, but I love this time of year. Okay, Mel, thanks for elaborating. She says, add a sun porch or patio to broadcast when the weather is nice. Have your coffee mug with Mike like 1 day a week on a Wednesday or the best weather day of the week, except Saturday and Sunday. You need those days off with your family. So it's funny that you say that, actually, Mel. I actually did think about that, and I will still be able to do that. So guess what? I think that's a great idea. I can take my laptop and my cell phone, just like I broadcast from Huntsville this past weekend or last weekend. Not last weekend, but the weekend you get the point. When I was in Huntsville a week and a half ago. So that's all I need. So that's not a bad idea, Mel. I think you're onto something. I don't have the prettiest of a backyard. I still have mud everywhere because of all the construction. Thanks to Mike Stevens Homes for building this studio. Wouldn't be here without him, but of course, we had that done in October. Then we went through, the winter, and so there's mud everywhere. So we got to do some landscaping. The grass is going to grow back, obviously, where they dug the trenches for all the Ethernet and all the cabling. But that's a good idea, Mel. I think you're onto something. All right, here we go. So temperatures overnight tonight are going to drop down into the 20s and 30s. So it's still going to be another chilly start to our day tomorrow. 3-day forecast. How about this? This is like some California weather. Kruger, are you seeing this kind of weather in California yet, bud? 71 degrees tomorrow. We're going to be pushing close to 80. That's going to be nearly 20 degrees above average. 20 degrees above average. I'll dive into the records. I don't think that's going to be any record-breaking temps, but I'll dive into the records tomorrow. 68 degrees on Friday, so temperatures will fall about 10 degrees thanks to the clouds, the rain that's going to settle its way on in, and those rain chances may be lingering as we get into our Saturday, Sunday, and Monday time frame, but I don't think a whole lot. Let me show you a couple other things. So let me highlight that 7-day forecast for you. So you can see those temperatures are going to be warming into the upper 70s to near 80 Thursday. We'll stay in the upper 60s Friday, Saturday. Sunday, we're going to drop into the mid-60s. Here comes the pocket of colder air. Do we actually drop as low as 43 degrees next Tuesday? Maybe. And we may be trending chillier next week with low temperatures in the 20s and 30s. So still the threat for some frost as we get into next week, kind of like what we saw yesterday morning. But maybe if it's that much colder, and we have more moisture in place, we may see some thicker frost. Remember, the Climate Prediction Center, they're the ones who issue the big forecast for temperatures and precipitation across the country under the umbrella of NOAA. And so they're saying March 18th to the 22nd could be trending below average. Doesn't say how much below, right? Doesn't say how much below. It just says maybe the probabilities are there that we could be trending below average. Dove into the models. Yeah, there's a pocket of some colder air that's going to be settling on through. So with that said, the blizzard of 1993 happened in the month of March. Okay, I'm not saying blizzard. Hold on. Hold the horses here, folks. But do we have a chance for maybe some mountain snow showers as we go from the 18th through the 20th? Maybe so. The only good thing about that colder air coming back in is it's going to help to knock down some of those pollen levels. So here's your pollen forecast. Pollen levels increase all the way through Thursday. Drop a little bit Friday thanks to the rain. Come right back up on Saturday, but colder air is really going to help to mitigate that pollen in the atmosphere. So next week, it does look like pollen is going to be not wiped clean, but definitely going to start to see improving conditions. And I know there are some newbies on here as well. And if you've not downloaded the East Tennessee Weather app yet, it's a great resource. It is 100% free. So just go to the Google Play Store or the App Store, and this is what you get. This is the East Tennessee Weather app. Watch, let me close it here for a second. When you relaunch it, this is what you'll see. You'll see it open up to my main sponsor. Thank you, Rusty Wallace Automotive Group. And then you can just scroll through it. So at the very top is the 24-hour weather channel. So where we are broadcasting right now, you can get right there on the app. Right there. Just push play, and you'll be able to see exactly what... See, watch this. You'll be able to see what I'm doing right now on that thing. So there we go. There we go. It's not much of a delay at all. About 30-second delay. A quick tip and trick, go to the top left-hand side of the screen to the TN and the orange TN. If you click that, that's your easy back home button. Then you can scroll down, you got the current forecast. You can put different cities in here if you don't have the app yet. Interactive radar is amazing. We've got your daily forecast. If you just want a quick check of your weather on the go, you're in a hurry, you don't have time for the live broadcast, it's right there. Just click on that, open that up, and that will be exactly what you need to know for the day. It's updated 3 times a day and more during inclement weather. Sky cams are being built out for sure. And if you ever want to submit a photo to Witcher's Pictures, just click on that. You can take a picture right there from your cell phone. It comes right to my weather computer. And it's a great way to share your views that will soon come Thursday be online for everybody to see. EastTNWeather.com. All right, my friends, we sure hope you have a great day. It's 7:42 right now. And we sure hope you have a great day. See any other chats out here this morning? You could do the sunrise. You could do a sunrise at Clinch Mountain Overlook, closer to Easter from the Clinch Mountain Restaurant. Ooh, that's a good idea, Mel. And actually, Mel, you want to know something cool? I've been approved by the folks at the Clinch Mountain Restaurant to get an East Tennessee weather camera up there. I've not had a chance to get up there yet, but we will have an amazing... Is that not one of the most amazing views of East Tennessee? You're totally right. That would be amazing. You realize how early I'd have to get up to drive all the way up there? But I would not be opposed to it, and maybe we should do that one day. I'll let you know. Chris says the only blizzard we need is from Dairy Queen. I don't disagree with that. Beth says March came in like a lamb, probably going to go out like a lion. That's the way it goes, my friends. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Steve says, hey, what's your take on the old tradition winters like Redbud Winter and Woolly Worms predicting snow? I mean, there's a reason though why we have those, Steve. They don't always hold true. Just like the Farmer's Almanac, doesn't always hold true. But think about the old days. So, I mean, there is some truth to that for sure. I think there is 100% some truth to that. Can you use it as a game changer for weather forecast? Nah, I don't think so. Katrina forgot her lunch. That's no bueno. No bueno. All right, my friends. I sure hope you have a great day. We're going to wrap things up. It is just about 7:45. If you're just now tuning in on Twitter, on YouTube, on both my Facebook pages, and you missed the forecast, I'll start it from the top. Start it from the top. Get a couple commercials, and then we'll get your weather update once again from the top after a couple quick breaks from my local sponsors. We've got Rusty Wallace Automotive Group, Mike Stevens Homes, and Knoxville Window and Doors. So if you're looking for a car, if you're looking for a home build, or if you're looking for new windows and new doors, please reach out to some of my local sponsors. All right, my friends, well, have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning for Wake Up with Witcher, starting at 7 o'clock. Enjoy the sunshine. Enjoy the warm weather. And if you ever see us out in public, please come say hi. I love people. We'll see you soon.
Hey friends, it's Cougar from Rusty Wallace Nissan. It's March, so let the madness begin. You won't get your bracket busted when you score one of these. $5,000 off MSRP on new 2023 Nissan Rogue. New 24 Sentras from $20,990. Or score a game changer like a new 4x4 Frontier truck for only $34,400. So don't miss your shot at the best Nissan lineup in the area. Or shop in those slam dunk socks at RustyWallaceNissan.com.
When you're ready for replacement windows, we offer high-quality, energy-efficient windows in many styles and colors. We want to help you improve your home's curb appeal. Free in-home estimate with upfront prices. No games or gimmicks. No high-pressure sales tactics. Double hung, picture, slider, casement, and architectural shapes. We offer them all. We've got a window for every home and a window for every budget.
You're watching East Tennessee Weather, powered by Rusty Wallace Automotive Group.
Good morning. Have a great day, everybody. It looks like it's going to be another beautiful day around East Tennessee, so enjoy that for sure. And if you love this sunshine, this beautiful weather, the good news is we're in store for a nice treat here over the next several days. So let's get to work with the forecast. High pressure is the name of the game. It shifts off to our south and southeast. That's really going to be the story. That's what's hanging strong, and that southerly flow out ahead of our next cold front is really what's going to help to warm us up. Our next cold front swings and races its way through East Tennessee and the southeastern U.S. as we get into our Thursday, Friday, and Saturday time frame. So we'll talk more details on that coming up here in just a moment. Right now, let's go ahead and get you out the door here this morning. We start off on the chilly side again. Temperatures hovering around freezing in many locations, but we'll climb into the low 50s as we get into the lunch hour. And our goal today for forecast highs, warmer than yesterday. We should make it into the mid to upper 60s, so a nice day ahead of us today. Into the evening hours we go. If you have any sort of evening plans, it is spring break for some folks. Maybe we're doing dinner outside, or maybe we're just doing dinner around town, or maybe you're visiting from out of town. Welcome to East Tennessee, by the way. We're going to be in the mid-60s by 6 and down to about 54 degrees by 10 o'clock tonight. It's going to be cool tomorrow morning, but not nearly as cold. All of us above freezing. We're going to see those temps drop down into the 40s, but a nice warming trend on the way. We're going to be in the low 70s on into our Wednesday. Thursday, we're going to be pushing close to 80, and it's going to be rather breezy. High clouds will start to increase across the area. Here comes our storm system on into our Friday, and that's what's going to bring us the showers and a few thunderstorms as we get into our Friday. So when you look at those rain chances, they're going to be elevated on Friday, fade a little bit as we get into the weekend, but can't rule out some showers as we get into the upcoming weekend. And then next week, we're talking about some chillier weather on the way. I'll highlight that coming up here in just a moment. So when you look at day by day, Thursday into Friday, the rain showers off to our west. Friday into Saturday, they swing their way on through. Saturday into Sunday, most of the activity is going to be to our south. And Sunday into Monday, it looks like it's going to stay a little bit further to our south as well. So when you take up all those days, and Monday to Tuesday, we're going to dry out, by the way, but it is going to be on the chillier side as colder high pressure starts to build its way back in. Now, rainfall amounts around the Tennessee Valley could be about an inch of rain from Friday through, say, basically Sunday, but the heaviest rain is going to be a little bit further to our south and southwest. So your temperature trend, we're off the charts on into our Thursday, back into the upper 60s as we get into our Friday and Saturday. And then look at next week. A big old dip in those temperatures. We could be trending rather chilly around East Tennessee. Low temperatures, climb, and then crash as we get into our Tuesday of next week. And we look ahead, we are talking about the possibility of some chillier weather. So the Climate Prediction Center predicts a long-range temperature and precipitation forecast. Well, March 18th through March 22nd, here comes this cooler air that's going to settle its way on in. It may stick with us all the way through the 26th. And little caveat, this is not an official forecast, my friends, but do we see maybe some mountain snow showers developing as we go from March 18th to March 20th. We'll keep you posted on that. In the meantime, we sure hope you have a wonderful and safe day, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Grab the sunglasses, jackets in the morning, but you can definitely shed those later on this afternoon. Have a great day.